Ready, set.
Oh.
You died, you.
Oh.
Hey everybody, my name is Jordan and this is my brother Eric.
I am Eric.
Today, I'm going to be explaining E.T.
The Extra-Terrestrial.
I was gonna say that, but I was like, how do you say it? I don't remember, I'll just say the easy version.
Extra-Terrestrial. So what happened?
I think it starts off with the pizza party.
Nope. Starts off in the forest.
E.T. comes down from space because he's looking for flowers and his alien family leaves him here. Then after E.T.'s left, we go to the pizza party. The older brother, whose name escapes me.
It's like Michael or Matthew or something.
Michael Matthew. The older brother, Michael Matthew.
We're good with names.
Yeah. The little brother, no. Yeah. Yeah, there's a little brother.
Yeah, the main character. Besides
Bastian. No, Elliot! It's Elliot! Bastian. And then the little sister,
Birdie.
Drew Barrymore. So Michael Matthews is throwing a pizza party with his friends, and little Elliot really wants to hang out
And
with
they're
him.
playing Dungeons and Dragons, and Elliot wants to play Dungeons and Dragons with them, and they're like, no, you're little.
So cool. But for some reason, Elliot has to go out to the shed to get the pizza, right?
That's where they keep their pizza, in the shed.
He has pizza and he's in the shed. He goes out there. He kicks a tennis ball in there. E.T. kicks it back out. And Elliot freaks out and he trips and he falls onto the pizza.
Failure.
Really, like, how dare you? You're un-American. He goes out later in the night because he's like, something is in the shed. And he has not Skittles with him. And he lures the beast into the house with the not Skittles. And he gets it into his room and he's like, WTH, what is this little lump of poop? Because that's what it looks like, just a little piece of poop with eyes.
Hides him in the closet so he can be friends with Rosalita. Then he goes to school.
They're like in class and they need to dissect the frogs, but Elliot's like, no, they must be free! And he frees all the frogs, kisses the frog girl by standing on like another child.
Yeah.
Just pushes him into the ground like the pizza.
Well, I mean, he was drunk at the time, so.
Because back at home, E.T. got into the fridge, right? And he was drinking all the beer. And it's the next day and he doesn't want to go to school. So he fakes sick by holding like his thermometer up to the lamp. And he's like, Mom, I'm sick. He brings his older brother, Matthew Michael in, and his younger sister, Drew Barrymore, to show them E.T. And they're like, it can talk?
No, I can't talk yet.
It can't talk. And I think the little sister, she loves dressing him up and she gives him flowers and she just has a ball with this little guy, like they're BFFs.
And teaches him how to talk.
Yeah, with the little, it's on TV, right?
She's watching like Sesame Street. She's like, Mom, he can talk. And she's like, of course he can.
She's such a bad mother.
She finds empty cans of beer all over the house. Then the school calls and tells her that her son is intoxicated at school. And she's looking at the empty can of beer saying to the principal, are you sure you have the right Elliot? Meanwhile, there's an alien walking around right in front of her.
They all agree that they need to get E.T. home. They're taking all these toys and they're like making some sort of intricate machine to reach space.
The boys do none of it. E.T. does it all.
It was their idea.
Nope, it was E.T.'s.
It couldn't talk.
He talks now.
Okay, I missed that
E.T. phoned
scene.
home.
The E.T. phone home, yeah.
Gertie teaches
I've kind of mixed these scenes a little bit.
a little bit.
A little bit, you know. Jumping around, but that's okay, that's what we do here. E.T.'s like, yo guys, I need a phone. And their plan is to go out on Halloween night, ride out in the forest on their bikes to like set it up. So it's Halloween. Mom is dressed up as a slutty cat woman.
No, like a cat wizardess lady.
She's a mix between Gargamel and the cat.
She is a chimera of Gargamel and the cat.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm still in pain from that, you know. Elliot, zombie? Mummy?
Hunchback.
Hunch?
It's not a very good costume.
Michael Matthews is a, he has a knife through his head, doesn't he?
And E.T.'s like, ouch.
He's like, no, stop, God.
It's a fake knife. It's fake. But you should know, E.T. should know what fake means because Elliot's all talking to him about like, we eat peanuts and this is a peanut, but you can't eat this one because it's fake. You put money in this one, it's a bank.
If that doesn't confuse him.
I know, Elliot's really bad at explaining like human stuff. And they send Gertie, the 4-year-old, off into the woods by herself.
Yeah, she just like, I'm into the woods. She's like waiting. What's she
By
doing?
the meeting place.
Yeah.
It's like next to the woods.
And they dress E.T. up as a ghost, and the mom thinks that that's Gertie.
Drew Barrymore. Kind of hard to confuse the two, but she did. E.T.'s all like, I'm E.T. And she's like, Gertie, hey, shut up.
So the kids go out for Halloween. We get a little Star Wars reference. Da-da-da.
Littlefoot's mom walks up to E.T. and is looking at him, and E.T.'s like, home, home.
No, not Littlefoot's mom.
Yoda.
Oh, I get it.
How do you not get your own
I don't
stuff?
know.
It's like I'm referencing things in your brain, and
Yeah.
you don't even get it.
I'm a little slow sometimes.
A little.
A little, that was me. I'm really slow. He rides into the forest. They do their little phone thing, and he spends the night in the woods.
E.T.'s out in the woods.
Still?
Yeah, he fell into a river, and he's all like, I'm a powdered donut.
But I thought E.T. just kind of came home, and the mom was like, ew.
Michael brings E.T. back, and then they lay him down in the bathroom, and the mom comes home, and
Yeah, and they're both powdered donuts.
then she goes to like run away, but then spacemen come in.
The spacemen come in, and they are tearing up the house. Not really. They're putting tubes in the house.
It's not tubes, like little tube,
Like
giant
tunnel tubes.
tunnels.
They bring Elliot and E.T. into like a little lab to study them.
E.T. and Elliot have the same brain waves on the EEG monitor. Brain waves
And
and
he's
stuff.
talking to the Keys guy, right?
Michael's talking to Keys.
Oh, and he said something like, Keys says something like,
He
so...
thinks his thoughts? He's like, no, Elliot feels his
feels.
feels.
The flowers are dying.
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about the flowers. Well, kind of.
E.T. made the flowers come
Happy.
even more to life. Yeah, he made the flowers happy. That's
And now the flowers are getting sad because they're dying.
They're powdered. E.T. dies for a few seconds. Elliot gets better, and he's crying over the space coffin. And he sees E.T.'s heart start to glow, and then E.T. is like,
E.T. Oh no.
yeah,
Oh no.
over and over again.
He's like, shut up, you're gonna get us killed.
He's like a little happy
He's
child.
there, his eyes are all wide, he's so happy.
Because he's like, I've been brought back from the dead.
Yeah, unlike Bastion's mother. And meanwhile, Elliot's crying, well, pretending to cry.
Yeah.
And then Keys is like, you want the flowers? And then he goes, ah!
Would you like the flowers?
Moonchild?
They get into the truck with a tube attached to it.
freaking-
And then
yeah.
Michael tells his friends, he's like, get the bikes. Then meet us
like
at
that.
the playground.
So,
And
Michael
the kids
Matthews,
are all like putting their gear on, putting their hats on, loading their weapons and stuff.
So Michael Matthews steals the truck with E.T. and Elliot in the back. In the truck, there's guys in the tube. They detach the tube. The guys called flying out. They're probably dead by now, but we don't care because E.T.'s going home. Meet Ponyboy and the friends at the playground. Elliot gets onto the bike and E.T. is put in the basket.
Get some like 22-year-old like BMXer to like put on a red hoodie to play Elliot's character, and he's all like jumping over hills and stuff.
I'm picturing the kid from Wet Hot American Summer as older Elliot. They're all riding down the street on their bikes and the cops are chasing them and it's really crazy. Suddenly E.T. has magical powers and he makes them fly into the air. So we're in a field in the forest
Bald spot in the forest, is what they called it.
where
It's a
Bambi's
clearing.
mother got killed. Spaceship comes down and they're like, yo brother, where you been? And he's like, well you see, these flowers, I seen them. Elliot's like, goodbye, and E.T. says, pain. He leaves, waddles onto his spaceship, flies
E.T.
up.
says, gum. And then
He
Elliot's
says,
like,
gum?
come. E.T. says, gum. And then Elliot says,
I don't have any.
it's a really heartwarming scene
and
between
then
the two
he's
of them.
like, you stay here, bro. I got my own shit to do.
That's what E.T. says.
And then finally, E.T. says, peace.
Like something Michael Bay would do, like Transformers are leaving the planet and Optimus
Bumblebee.
Prime is like, yeah, Bumblebee would definitely do that. No,
Yeah.
he would do something with his radio and be like, I'm a dickhead.
Okay guys, so that was E.T.
It was glorious.
It was beautiful.
Unlike E.T.
And most importantly, it was correct. Most of all, that was a pretty good rendition of like
With a little help.
a lot of help. Yeah, you don't have to watch it. I explained it very, very well.
Definitely watch it. It's like one of the greatest movies ever.
Or you could stay right here and subscribe.